Abbreviations are very important to give a large amount of information in a short period of time. This will reduce human efforts while writing and are greatly useful to improve our speed and efficiency. Hello and welcome to SSB Crack Exams. I am Hemant and now we are going to discuss the second part of the series on the important defense related abbreviations that might be helpful for you in the coming defense examinations. Before beginning, I would like to tell you that SSB Crack Exams is India's largest, most preferred online defense exams preparation portal. It is one-stop solution for you if you are preparing for NDA, CDS, AFCAT, INET, Territorial Army and Indian Air Force Airmen Group X and Group Y. You can even follow us on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Telegram and even directly visit us through our website learn.ssbcrackexams, and even please download our app in Google Play Store by typing SSB Crack Exams. It will be very helpful for you in future. The next important abbreviation that I want to discuss is about the DFDR, which is the Digital Flight Data Recorder. It is an electronic recording device placed in an aircraft for the purpose of facilitating the investigation of aviation accidents and incidents. If there is any accident and incident, all of the data which has been inputted inside the pilot's cockpit or inside the passenger's complete box, everything has been recorded, will be recorded by the flight data recorder. Generally it is colored in orange, but people call it as a black box. The next important abbreviation is FBI, known as Federal Bureau of Investigation. It is United States Domestic Intelligence Agency. It's a principal federal law enforcement agency of USA, headquartered at Washington DC in US, founded in 26th July 1908, and the founders are J. Edgar Hoover, Charles Joseph Bonaparte and Theodore Roosevelt. Theodore Roosevelt became the President of the United States later. Next is about FLAG or FLAG, popularly known as the fiber optic link around the globe. This is a very important abbreviation that we have to remember because it is a 28,000 kilometer long fiber optic, mostly submarine communications cable that connects United Kingdom, Japan, India and many other places in between, which is shown in this particular map. You can please go and check it through Google. It will always be helpful for you to gather a lot of information. This cable is operated by a company known as Global Cloud Exchange, and this system runs from eastern coast of North America directly to Japan. From this end to this end, the whole area. The next important abbreviation is about GATT, also known as the General Agreement on Tariffs and Trade. This comes under the World Trade Organization. This is an agreement which is signed on 30th October of 1947 at Geneva, Switzerland. What does this agreement say, sir? It is a legal agreement between many countries whose overall purpose was to promote international trade by reducing or eliminating trade barriers such as tariffs or quotas. How to stop all the barriers has all been discussed by the GATT. Next important abbreviation is a very simple one. It is GPS, also known as the Global Positioning System. It is actually owned by the United States Space Force. It is a satellite-based radio navigation system owned by the US government. There are 31 satellites in orbit. Total are 33. There, the orbital height is around 20,180 kilometers from the mean sea level. Accuracy is around 500 to 30 centimeters. And the first launch of such kind of system was made around 42 years ago in February 1978. GNSS, also known as the Global Navigation Satellite System, where your position, which will be founded out by different set of satellites navigation systems. This is an umbrella term that encompasses all global satellite positioning systems, includes the constellations of satellites. Here I have used the term group, but the actual terminology is using the constellations of satellites. They orbit over the Earth's surface and are continuously transmitting signals that enable users to determine their own position. So it allows small electronic receivers to determine their location to high precision using time signals transmitted along a line of sight by radio from satellites, as far as it is written here in this particular section. The next important abbreviation is about the GSLV, also known as the Geosynchronous Satellite Launch Vehicle. This is completely based and made by ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization, as an expandable launch system which is operated. GSLV has been used 13 times. The 13 launches have been done since 2001 up to 2018. More launches have been planned. GSLV Mark III has a different launching system than GSLV ones. GSLV is generally a medium lift launch vehicle. The next abbreviation is about Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, HAL. It is an Indian state-owned aerospace defense company headquartered in Bengaluru. Before, I have been discussing regarding the aircrafts which have been made by HAL, which include HAL Tejas, HAL Rudra. Rudra is a helicopter, attack helicopter, and many other things have been made by HAL, and this is a very important organization for Indian Armed Forces. This is governed under the Indian Ministry of Defense. Founder is Walchand Hirachand. He is a famous industrialist. Walchand Hirachand was the first person who introduced the first car industry, first aerospace industry to our particular country. It is founded HAL on 23rd December of 1940. Next important abbreviation is about International Airports Authority of India, or simply you can call it as AAI or Airports Authority of India, which is a statutory body working under the Ministry of Civil Aviation. This has been brought into force by an act passed by the Parliament in 1994 known as Airports Authority of India Act. It provides communication, navigation, surveillance, which is known as CNS, and even ATM, air traffic management services over the Indian airspace and adjoining oceanic areas of Indian water bodies. International Airports Authority of India also maintains and regulates all the airfields in India. Around 251 airfields in India are all governed by AAI. It is founded on 1st April 1995 and the current chairman is Arvind Singh. IAEA, also known as the International Atomic Energy Agency, is a subsidiary under it has a subsidiary of International Nuclear Safety Group. This is an international organization that seeks to promote peaceful use of nuclear energy and to inhibit its use for any military purpose. IAEA is completely important. It works only on peace, that you have to remember. Its headquarters is at Vienna, Austria. Current head is Rafael Grossi, founded on 29 July 1971, and around 171 member states are a part of International Atomic Energy Agency. Next important abbreviation is ICAO, also known as the International Civil Aviation Organization. The mean sea level that you have been listening since all of these particular years, this mean sea level has been set up by the ICAO, that you have to remember. This is a especially specialized agency of United Nations organization. It is a whole and soul organization that has the powers to change any kinds of principles and techniques of international air navigation and fosters the planning and development of international air transport to ensure safe and orderly growth. Headquarters is at Montreal, Canada. Founded on 1944. Head is Fang Liu as of now. It is formed on 4th April 1947 in 73 years ago. Parent organization is United Nations Economic and Social Council. Next important abbreviation is International Maritime Organization, also known as IMO. While ICAO guards the air space, IMO guards completely the oceanic space. Current head is Kitak Lim. What does the IMO do? IMO is also known as the Intergovernmental Maritime Consultative Organization until 1982, but after 1982, its name has been changed to INO. This is a specialized agency of UN responsible for regulating shipping. Its headquarters is located at London of United Kingdom. Founder is United Nations. Founded on 17 March of 1978, and the parent organization is United Nations Economic and Social Council. Now we have INSAS, which is also known as Indian Small Arms Systems. INSAS is a family of infantry arms consisting of an assault rifle and a light machine gun. These are not only simple INSAS. Under INSAS, there are many different kinds and varieties of rifles. That is why I have mentioned the term a family of infantry arms. It is manufactured by Ordnance Factories Board at Ordnance Factory Tiruchirappalli and even Small Arms Factory Kanpur and Ishapur Arsenal. INSAS assault rifle is the standard infantry weapon of the Indian Armed Forces. Next is about INSAT, also known as the Indian National Satellite System. In Hindi, you call it as Bharatiya Rashtriya Upagrah Pranali. It is a series of multi-purpose geostationary satellites launched by ISRO to satisfy various other kinds of needs known as telecommunication, broadcasting, meteorology, and search and rescue operations. Commissioned in 1983, INSAT is the largest domestic communication system in the complete Indo-Pacific region. Now we have the IRBM, also known as the Intermediate Range Ballistic Missile. The ballistic missiles are categorized according to their ranges. The range means the distance it travels. There are short range ballistic missiles, intermediate range ballistic missiles, medium range ballistic missiles, and intercontinental ballistic missiles, also known as ICBMs. A ballistic missile which has a range from around 3000 to 5500 kilometers is known as an IRBM. The range of IRBM is between a medium range ballistic missile and an intercontinental ballistic missile. All ballistic missiles follow ballistic trajectories. To go more in detail, this is the India's ballistic missiles as of now. We have Prahar, which is around 150 kilometers. BrahMos cruise missile can go up to 300 kilometers. This BrahMos is a supersonic cruise missile. Prithvi 2 has a range of around 350 kilometers. Agni 1 has around 700 plus kilometers. Nirbhay cruise missile is around 800 plus kilometers. Agni 2 is 2000 plus kilometers. Agni 3 3200. Agni 4 3500, and Agni 5, which is the latest intermediate range ballistic missile, is Agni 5. It has a range of around 5000 plus kilometers. Now we shall have the next important abbreviation, that is IRSS, also known as the Indian Remote Sensing Satellite. Remote Sensing Program was actually developed with the idea of applying space technologies to the benefit of humankind and development of the country. Okay, why do you have the IRSS systems? Is because it has the three main reasons. First reason is it has to design, build and launch satellites to a sun-synchronous orbit. Program was developed using three particular objectives. The second objective was to establish and operate ground stations for spacecraft control, data transfer along with data processing and archival. And the third reason was to use the data obtained for various applications on the ground. Indian remote sensing satellites are very, very important for us. They are the main satellites that are giving us the information regarding weather, regarding the availability of mineral, water resources, and many other things. Next important and the final abbreviation of the day is ISRO, also known as the Indian Space Research Organization. We have been speaking about this many number of times before. ISRO is the space agency of the government of India. Headquarters is at Bengaluru. Founder is Dr. Vikram Sarabhai. Founded on 15th August of 1969. Its parent organization is Department of Space under Government of India. Current director is Kailasavadi Shivan. And the subsidiary is Vikram Sarabhai Space Center. And I will be discussing with you regarding more abbreviations in the next session. Until then, stay tuned to SSB Crack Exams. Stay home, stay safe, and Jai Hind.